Anyways, welcome everybody. We are checking out the third mission in the Back for Brooklyn or Battle for Brooklyn DLC for Division 2. This is the H5 Refinery. All right, boys, let's get to it.
Agent, cleaners on site. We'll find Danvers later. Right now, I need you to find the Purple Flame workshop and shut it down.
Like, what's the MMO that you go back to the most, Ryan?
Hostiles.
Wow.
ahead.
Wow, Will.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Those games, the ones you go back to the most, I feel like are the easiest, right? Because you're not so far behind. But when you pick one that's like maybe one you haven't visited in 5 years, and it's just completely different, like I feel like that's when I'm like, what in the heck have they done to my game? Now, I'm that like WoW's that way for me. I only played really the base game. I had never really finished any of the other DLC. I came back for maybe a week or two at the most. And there's just so much there. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I
Yeah, but
think
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But when I go back to WoW, I go back to the classic game.
Don't you have FOMA? You're missing out on all the new stuff.
Yeah, the new stuff is stupid.
Yeah. I'd say for me, a lot of times when I play an MMO again, I end up starting a new character anyway. Because I'm like, well, I don't remember what's going on. I'm just going to start a new tune. Then I'm never a high-level guy because I'm always starting new characters.
Yep. I mean, we just went back to Star Wars. That's exactly how I felt there, Will. And I've been back to Star Wars a couple times now at this point, but the game was so different the second time we went back. I'll never forget that. I was like, I don't know what the heck is happening. I logged into my what was max level Stormtrooper, and now he wasn't max level, and like he had all these new skills and or skill trees and stuff, and I just remember thinking, I don't think I can do this. I don't remember.
They change things. Well, why do you change it? It's because the people who keep playing need something different to keep them tied in.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they get bored. So I get why they do it, but it doesn't help with the fact that people come back to them.
What's the best MMO you've ever returned to where you felt like, oh yeah, I remember this? It's not completely different.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Turret disabled. Additional.
I don't think we
They
can.
have
Yeah,
new
Discovery.
things,
I don't think we can count that though because you play that. You play that the most.
right? But I go back to it. I mean, I wouldn't have gone a year without playing it.
Well, pick your
My
second
la-
one.
my
Pick
last start,
pick your second MMO.
I go back to WoW more than any other. I resubscribed to that more than any other game. I would love to say it's Star Wars, but because I love Star Wars, but no.
Well, I feel the same way about Star Trek. I mean, I should love that game, and it's got good reviews. Every time I go play it, I'm like, this is terrible. It is just not.
Right?
It's just not for me. I don't get it, and I love. That's my favorite universe. Like,
Yeah. There's definitely things about Star Wars that I'm not happy with, but
well,
that's what it is.
as far as MMOs though, they did a pretty good job with that. That was a good game. It probably
Yeah.
still is. I just haven't really ever. I gave it a chance. I played one day with you this last time, and I did have fun. It's just there's just so many other games. It's so hard to stay focused.
Purple flame accelerant detected.
You definitely have ADD when it comes to games.
Hostiles detected.
Yep.
Hurt my wallet. We got Dune coming out.
Oh, I'm excited for
Yes.
Dune. I'll be honest.
Switch coming out.
What was the other one?
This new Switch.
Oh yeah, coming out the 5th. Same day as Dune, isn't it? That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably play more Dune than Switch, to be honest.
Oh.
What was that, Ryan?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing Dune. I think that was a better experience than I thought it was going to be.
Same here. I mean, I was excited for it, but then once I played the beta, I really got into that. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah, I played the beta, the original, what, from 2 months ago,
Yeah.
and I had a blast. But playing it by yourself is just not the same. I'm not a single player kind of guy
Locked
anymore.
ahead.
Right.
Agent required to circumvent locked security door.
Is there a single player game you wish you could play?
A single player game I wish I could play multiplayer, or
No,
just
no,
that I
no,
wish
like
I could play and actually be okay with.
Yeah.
Witcher 3 for me. Everybody loves that game. I have never played it beyond like an hour or two. I don't know what it is. I should love that game, honestly. I don't know.
Door status update unlocked.
No, I mean not really. I just
Like
don't enjoy 'em.
last summer I played something. What did I play last summer? I always try to play like one single player game for the story. I can't remember what it was last summer. Must not have been great. This summer we're gonna play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
I know you played last summer, if I remember correctly. Wasn't it Baldur's Gate?
Ah, maybe it was, yeah. But that wasn't a single player only game. What was it?
Purple flame refueling dock located. Uploading weak points to your HUD.
Boom.
Refueling dock disabled.
Shields, guys.
Hostile incoming agent.
Thank you.
Yep. I guess the thing I like about playing games, multiplayer, cooperative, or whatever kind of games, is that sense of progression. But then you can progress together, help each other out, and adventure together. I just thoroughly enjoy.
Definitely. And it's like you can have a great moment in single player, but every time I think about that, it's always more like
Fucking cleaners.
story emotional is what I remember. Where these games, it's just like, oh man, remember that time we were raiding that boss and you just have like this adrenaline rush where like one of you is alive and the other two are dead and you got to get each other up and
Time we tracked that guy all the way to Microtech and was waiting on him to fly out of the hangar.
We had this really cool experience earlier. We were playing Star Citizen, and I picked up this mission, a bounty hunter mission, and I was like, "What's this?" And Ryan was like, "Oh, we actually got to go hunt another player." He's like, "You want to do it?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." So we fly. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to go to the other
6 minutes, 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
15 fucking 20 minutes. Anyway,
6 minutes and 30 seconds.
we rent these badass lightnings. I mean, there's some badass anvil ships, right? Like fighter ships. And we go there, we land on Microtech, and we think, maybe he's just in the city. So it's like, well, can't really do anything if he's inside the facility. Like, we can't go in and pull him out or anything, because that's just not in the game yet. So, we get close, and Ryan's like, oh my gosh, he's on the tram. I was like, oh, sweet. So maybe sure enough, he's headed to the spaceport. So we pull up alongside the spaceport, get real low, and just are ready to ambush him as soon as he gets out in the armistice area, or free from the armistice zone. And it looks like he's going up from the tram all the way up to his
Agent, you saw what
docking
Purple
bay.
Flame did to the clinic. If If you want to blow something up,
and then he
please
gets
go blow that
disconnected.
up.
But man, that would have been freaking epic if he took off and didn't log off the game. Like, it's those kind of moments that I'm so jazzed about Star Citizen.
Red Dead Redemption 2 was the game I played last summer.
Ah,
Okay.
classic.
And that
You
was
know,
a good,
that is a
was
game
good
that
story game.
I could see myself wanting to play by myself.
I enjoyed it. It was a good time.
That I would want to play by myself, but I just can't.
I did beat it on the. I was even on the Xbox too. Unusual for me, but
We played it on Xbox together on online, didn't we?
Detected.
Or were we just in chat while we were playing it when it first came out?
I want to
on
say we
Xbox?
played it one time or something. Yeah.
Scanning for operational weak points.
What's a game that you have the most
Multiple
memorable
pressure
moment
stabilizers detected.
playing multiplayer?
Disabling them will cause system
Battlefield. When we played in the tournaments, I've never I've never had an adrenaline rush like that.
When you had one of your teammates that always had to go pick up his girlfriend or take a big old shit and have his girlfriend play for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, that was the shit right there.
There's just a couple. There's a couple times when the games were super close, and in Battlefield every death took a ticket, right?
Yep.
And I remember we had this one, and it was a tight game, and it was like 4-3 or something like that, and this is 5-on-5 Battlefield, and we're like hunkered down, and like a couple guys on the team were weaker than the other, than some of the others, and I remember just being like and yelling at them, "Do not respawn!" Like, they're just camping your spot. They're gonna easily kill you, and like it got down to 1-1. And we ended up pulling it out, and that was such an adrenaline rush. And then just the strategy behind it too, because you would strategize like your approach to how you would attack the enemy or go for the flags and stuff, and it was a lot of fun, especially when it worked. And when it didn't work, it wasn't as fun. But
I don't see a lever or anything, do you boys?
destroy the weak points. Look for weak points. I just haven't seen them yet.
Eliminate the hostiles. Danvers is counting on us
Oh,
to
you got it.
explore. Get violent.
How about you, Ryan?
Access the console to
What-
disable
what's the
Multiplayer,
question?
single player, whatever. Favorite memory in a playing video game, whether it be single player or multiplayer.
Purple
I can
workshop
remember
inoperable.
going for Oldwin
Experimental warhound detected.
when the year I got a
Identification
PlayStation and
violent.
the Resident Evil for Christmas. Took over to my friend's house New Year's Eve. A bunch of my friends were playing it, and the original Resident Evil. We were like working our way through the game, trying to work together, kind of beat it, taking turns. I don't remember, I don't remember what triggered it or what event triggered it or whatever, but that one hallway that led from like the left side of the right side of the house back to the lobby or the middle part of the house or whatever. We've run that thing like 150,000 times, I feel like, by the time we got to this point in the night. And all of a sudden, just for whatever reason, that's the night that dogs jumped through the window. Scared the living crap out of all of us in that room. I mean, it was like a shared adrenaline rush, just because we weren't expecting it at all. So
Okay, what's this? Danvers requesting
Yeah,
purple
that's-
flame delivery.
I remember that too, Ryan, because I played that game too on the PlayStation, and it scared the shit out of me several times.
just like we,
Good. Sorry.
no, I was gonna say it like lulled us into a false sense of security, and we were only half paying attention or whatever, and all of a sudden like the dogs come busting out. It was awesome.
Favorite memory of playing a video game is me and my brother. We had those you guys remember Photon? with the helmets. They were in the movie Big. It's like laser tag.
Oh,
No.
No, okay. Anyway, so we had these big ass helmets, and we would put them on, and we would play Top Gun on Nintendo, and we'd be sitting next to each other, like acting like we're one person's the co-pilot and stuff like that, coming in for like the landings, and
Need more reinforcements. They'll never make it in time.
my favorite memory playing video games with my brother.
It's awesome.
Are you sure you can meet the production deadline? As long as there are no unexpected delays or complications, we should be fine. This isn't rocket science, but it is science. We have a fixed amount we can raise.
Purple flame accelerant detected.
All right, tossing grenade. What's up? Light him up. Look right side, lots of them.
as a kid, I remember playing Dr. Mario with my grandparents when they were like super old. Grandpa would get so pissed if he got beat.
Who taught you how to play video games?
Nobody. Me. So I'm not very good at it.
What are they just?
Yeah, it's just
Sorry, what are they just calling us, Ryan? I don't have my volume on.
I don't either.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Hostile reinforcements en route.
Flagrant, I assume, since he's hobbling around like a big baby.
Well, he didn't shove him or anything. He moved over to defend it, so I was a little bit confused. Well, nobody's shooting shots. So that's
Crane
good.
Controlled by local system.
Portable device detected.
Phone right here.
Well, down.
Phone right here.
Ah.
How did the test go? All in all, a success. We didn't get a chance to test the newest weapon in our arsenal, but Grant's accelerant performed beyond our expectations. Fireproofing on the suits? Took the additional temperature until light was exposed to the fire suppressant system. That was to be expected.
Foul? Nope, just out of bounds. Just out of bounds.
It was effective. Backup won't get here in time.
They don't call fouls on them, just us.
Activating the self-destruct.
Agent, stop the self-destruct. We need the refinery to keep New York going.
We gotta get way over there.
Uh-oh.
Big booms.
Yep, we said don't do the self-destruct. Well, too late.
Big bada boom.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Syncing countdown to your HUD, Agent. Refinery infrastructure corrupted. Decrease pressure to prevent explosion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down. Got some weird lag, boys.
Drone coming in.
Refinery structural integrity at 80%. Pressure decreasing. Additional pressure release required to avert catastrophic failure.
Anybody see the valve? Oh, here's a valve. I got it.
I got one of them already.
Two more. Alright, got the third.
Pressure stable.
Drop.
We need you back at the bridge. We're under attack. They need to save the refinery. The automated defenses are down. Theo is trying to fix it. We're under siege, and our best ops are in the field.
We can't do everything, fellas. They want us to save the refinery. They want us to save them.
We are the division. We can do everything.
All at once.
You can't stop this, Agent. Danvers is too smart for you. You're too late. You'll burn. And soon so will all of your friends.
Agent,
Lots of things coming in.
miners are not immune to explosions. Operational suggestion. Expose hostiles to blast radius.
I don't like this new voice. He sounds way too AI-ish.
Oh, I gotta move.
Agent, I need you back at the bridge. I can't do this on my own.
Secondary system online. No manual override detected. Catastrophic failure inevitable. Uploading coordinates to the extraction point to HUD.
Get the hell out of there.
I'm trying to find the up. Oh, here we go. You know, one of the coolest things in a game that I remember was in the X-Men for Sega Genesis. After you beat one of the missions, and I can't remember exactly which mission it is, but it says reset the computer now, reset the computer now. And my brother and I were like, man, what are you supposed to do? So I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna just reset the game. And I reset the Sega Genesis, and it worked. And it took me to the next part of the game. I was like, oh my gosh.
No shit.
Yeah, you actually have to reset the system.
That's pretty awesome.